Well, I don't know why my phone went off, but it went off. Must have been the internet cutting out while I went to wash my hands. So I'll just start again saying what I was saying, if anybody comes online. So if you missed the part of what I was doing before, I was filling the jars of spices up. So that was the spice jar, and I was filling it up with the bags that I bought today. And then I was forming the meatballs, and then I went to wash my hands, and then the internet cut off. So what we were doing was frying the meatballs in a bit of oil. So we were aiming for this crispiness on the outside, as you can see. So we're going to turn that off for a little while. So that's just going to carry on just slowly cooking while I chop the onion. So the onion, I'm going to chop the onion into this mixer. So it's going to be a bit noisy now while I chop it. But I'll try and chop it elsewhere. So, or actually I'll show you how I chop it so then you can see. So I'm just going to pop the wire in here. The wire goes here, and just move this over here. So the wire's gone there, so then, oh, I don't know if you can see it. No, I'll just do it here. So you just press the button at the top, and then it makes it a bit loud. So if I just move it there, then you can see it. Doesn't take long. So like me, if you don't like chopping onions, this is a quick way of doing it. And what this does, by chopping it like this, you get a good sauce. Oh, that's done now. Just do a little bit more. So, now move the herbs out of the way, because we're going to put the... So this is the I don't know if you can see the air fryer. You can see it kind of. So that's the air fryer in the back. And we're going to put the meat into there. So I'm just going to slowly put them in and air fry them. The reason why I air fry them is so then the centre's gone crispy as well. Because at the moment it's just the outer edge that's gone crispy. To ensure they're thoroughly cooked, so when you put it back in your sauce, it's already cooked thoroughly. So this is a cheating way of doing it, and the air fryer is good if you don't have an oven, and it's small and compact. So let's hope my internet doesn't cut out again so I can carry on showing you. It's a bit annoying when that cut out. So let's put it on the temperature. Put it on 180. So here is the temperature on the side, 180, and we're going to put it on for about 10-15 minutes. Check it in a minute. Turn it down this way so it lets the air out to the back. And then in here we're going to put the onions from here. We're going to unplug this, move this out of the way without knocking the phone over. So spoon to get the onions out. Well, I don't think anybody's come back online, so just be careful with this. It has a blade in it. You don't want to cut your hands, and then just try and scoop it out. But what doesn't come out, you can just scoop it out with a little plastic spoon. Don't use a metal spoon because it will actually scrape the plastic inside. You don't want bits of plastic coming out in your food, so that's why I use a plastic spoon. Now to stop. So tomato sauce will take a while to cook. I'll have to check to see if it's chopped, but maybe we need to chop it there. So let's have a look at the tomato sauce, whether it needs chopping first. We might need chopping in this machine. So that went everywhere. It's a bit strange. mess up that I just made. So the tomato tin popped and it went anywhere. So let's look at it. So it's plum tomatoes chopped, so we're going to have to blend it a bit, I think. So we're going to put it into there to get it chopped a bit more, so it doesn't take as long to cook. So I need to wash my hands because I just touched raw tomato and I've got allergies. Get rid of this. So chop the tomato down a bit, that way it'll get cooked quicker. So we're not sat here for ages waiting for the tomato to get cooked. So plug this thing back in. I'll show you again. So it should only take less than a minute just to cook it and cut it. So move that back so you. So and that's all it needs. It's pureed now. So I'll show you, it's pureed now. So that's quicker, there you go. Quicker to cook it. It's cut it and it's quicker to cook it. That's quite a mouthful to say. Right, we're going to put some oil in. And then, hang on. It would be helpful if I didn't keep knocking the button. There it is, so I need to do this and this. So, I don't want it on too fast. So you have to squeeze, you see this bottle, you have to squeeze it so it comes up. This is from Amazon. So you get an even amount of oil. So I need a ladle now to mix it with. Get a ladle. We need a bit of salt. Salt to make sure that onions cook quickly. And a bit of pepper. That ensures flavour. So we've got about a teaspoon of salt in it. And I'm not eating this, my family is, so I can put a bit more extra salt in for them. So just check on the, so you can see it, I don't know if you can see it, but they're starting to cook. It just needs a bit longer now. So you just shake it in the fryer and put it back on. So the onions will cook quickly. So if you have a camping stove like this and you go camping, you can still cook good quality food. You still cook home cooked food while camping. So Bossy, if you're watching over near the seaside, I will send you this video link when I finish doing it if it saves, and I shall tell you to watch it. See, you're having fun over where you are on the seaside in Germany. So I'm just putting black pepper in. Yeah, Fossy's a fellow member on Instagram. He's on his travels at the moment in Germany. So, and he just camping, so I think I need to fill this up with pepper as well later on. What am I looking at? Some coriander. So this dish doesn't take long because we've already got the meat cooked, and it's just the sauce that we have to get cooked. I don't like the smell of tomatoes. So I'm just going to brown the onions a bit longer. So we'll put the heat up a bit. So I bought this earlier. This is an alternative sumac, it's actual vinegar. So you can use this in meat dishes, it's great. So I'll just put that over here to show you. See if I can open it. So I can put a dash of this in instead of because the balsamic vinegar has finished that I had yesterday. Put a dash of this in instead. It has a nice woody woody red colour to it. So just waiting for the onions to brown up. It's taking a while today. Let's put this on this. Onions are nice and fine, so it'll make a nice sauce. Creamy sauce when it's done. So we just want a tomato sauce. I'll just turn it down a little bit. Don't really touch the tomatoes. And as you can see, it's already the tomato sauce is finely chopped in this machine. Not a problem. The sauce a bit more fine. Just take a tissue. So I'm just going to put a few herbs and spices in. So just put a dash in. So this is the barlauch, and this is the petersilie. Which side is it? Fat side. And this is the basil. And oregano. Curcumin powder as well. Don't know if even my live is working because nobody's come back on live. Oh well, never mind. They can always watch it on YouTube. As if it saves. So just mix it up, and then we're going to wash some coriander and chop it for garnishing. Tomatoes cooking cooking nicely. I might just put a bit of coconut milk into it because it's looking a bit strange. Yeah, I'm going to put coconut milk into it. Doesn't look right to me. The sauce doesn't look right. So this is half a cup, well, less than half a coconut tin. Hot water to get the rest out. See, now it's a sauce. Now it looks saucy to me. It's the tomato, because I don't use tomato normally. It just doesn't look right to me. There's hot water in. Right, to get the rest out of the jar, you just put a bit of hot water in, shake the jar, then you just pour the rest of the jar into there, and get the rest out. There's always a trick to everything. Because it's fat, it solidifies in the jar. This glass is fine. So that's our meatballs done. Just wait for the sauce to finish creamy eyes in it. Oh, I need to wash the coriander. That's what I was going to do. Just mix the sauce up a little bit. Just turn it down a little bit. And as you can see, it didn't take very long to cook this. Apart from the bit that I cut off of the first bit of the life. So that's what it looks like when it's cooked. So we're just going to put them into there. And then put the coriander on top as a garnish. So now we have a nice curry meatball dish. And I have some plain rice. Just plain boiled rice, and it'll go with that. So I'll just put that on like that. I'm just going to turn this off. And just carry on cooking slowly. Just cover them a little bit. So I'm just going to quickly wash some coriander and garnish it with coriander to show you. And then that's it, the dish is done then. Doesn't take very long. Everything is quick and easy and simple. So I'll just quickly wash some coriander before my phone cuts out again. So, wash some coriander and cut the ends off it. Let's wash it quickly. So you cut the ends off because you don't want to be using the ends. Put into the bio bin. So we don't want all the big fat stalks on the bottom of the... I need to wash my hands again because right. So now you just use scissors. Oh, it's not cut off yet. So just with scissors you can just garnish it nicely like this. And it smells really nice with the coconut milk because I hate tomatoes, I'm allergic to it. I'll just move the spoon to one side. Just move them about so you can see the so you can actually see the meat. Just move it over a bit. Just in the sink. So that was it. That was my tutorial for you. So I hope that you'll see on IGTV. So if you do this, you can see it. And I'll do a reel maybe. See you later.